Coming back on here, coming back on the dump. See that oil leak? I discovered the leak is coming from the rear main seal. So I'm working backwards here. I got to get to that rear main seal, pull that plate off, reseal it, put it back on. That's some work I didn't want to do considering all the work that I'm doing on that SS on the Monte Carlo. So that's what I told you. I had to put the Monte Carlo SS down so I can continue to do work on the other cars. And this is one of them. So let me get with it. Back out here this morning. It's a pretty good morning. So right here, what I have to do, I pulled this engine out the car so I can get to the main bearing seal in the back. So the first thing I got to do is move that flex plate. And so once I move the flex plate, then I'll be able to get to that seal. They said these engines leaks real fast. It started leaking all as soon as I put it in, didn't know where I was leaking from. And once I found out where I was leaking from, I actually tried to take the car to some shops. I'm not gonna call the shop name, but they pretty much denied me from coming in because I want to continue to work on this. But like I said, it's no big deal. Just take a little bit more time than I thought. So let me get that flywheel off so I can get that that main seal off. And I can put some gasket around. That's all I need to do with that. But as you see, this is some of the things that are going in. So I'm getting ready to do that right there. Then I have to decide on which supercharger I actually want to go back with on the dump. So we'll see. So let me get started on that flex plate. Flex plate off. I can see here. I have caked that oil pan up with sealant because I thought that's where the leak was coming from. I could never find the oil leak. As you look closer, I see that's oil and dust. And you see oil at the bottom right here. It's inside there. So my only guess, because you don't see no trail or where the oil was actually coming from, and that's not what that's what I was seeing. But I was seeing a lot of oil at the bottom of the oil screw. So what I'm about to do, and they say you need a special tool to put this thing on and take it off. So I'm gonna take all these bolts off, pull that off, put a little gasket sealer around that thing, because I don't think no oil is coming down through this pan. But unfortunately, I don't have an engine stand, so I gotta lift this engine up with the horse and get it off this pallet so I can get to the bottom of the oil screws right here in the oil pan. Yep, I want to pull the flashlight out. Put some little light on my, with this iPhone 15. Put a light right there. Might be too much light. iPhone 15 will catch it. And you see that oil around that screw? This is the back of the engine. You see that oil around that screw? I see a little oil right there, but it's not coming from the outside. It had to be coming from the inside of that screw. Well, might be true, but, and then it got oil on this side too, on that screw. But that is wet right there too. Okay, well, off with that plate. Okay, back to it. I just cleaned I just cleaned all that sealant off that platform that I have right here. But this is the back of the engine, the LSX engine, and this is the plate that I removed. So right there, automatically what I've seen is that rubber gasket right there being pinched already. That's why you see that flat part right there, and it actually broke, and it's pinched right there. It's actually supposed to be straight in just like that. But when they applied this from the factory, brand new, from GM, they put that seal in half-ass, excuse my French, and actually pinched it right there, and it actually broke right there. Pinched it again right there. So now I gotta try to, hopefully someone have these, because I don't want to be on this too long. I gotta get back on the Monte Carlo. I'm gonna replace both of these gaskets. See that one right there go into that little area. And I'm gonna make sure I put some sealant around it as well. So that's the problem right here. That's where my oil leak was coming from. And now I have gotten to that. So let me get the material that I need to repair it, and we can button this one up.